On this video, we'll be talking about cheap healthy meals. Wanting to make cheap meals is common these days since food prices are going through the roof, and wanting to make healthy meals can also be a struggle. But the real trick is when you can make cheap healthy meals at the same time. A box of macaroni and cheese can be less than $1, but there's very little nutritional value in that, and a salad is good nutrition but produce can sometimes be the most expensive on your grocery list. So how do you combine the two so that you can create cheap healthy meals that you and your family will enjoy? The first thing you need to learn when planning cheap healthy meals is just what is meant by healthy. Some people think that rice is healthy when it's actually a simple carb that breaks down as sugar in the body. It's healthier than sugar or saturated fat but still not as good as vegetables or lean protein. And while lean protein is healthy, you don't want to think that all meats are good for you, as beef is loaded with saturated fat that clogs the arteries. These things of course can be had in smaller amounts, but creating cheap healthy meals means understanding what is healthy to you and knowing what you can eat in larger amounts and what you need to be balanced about. Understanding your own budget and what will go over well with your family is also part of creating cheap healthy meals. Some people, men in particular, just want to eat meat and hate vegetarian dishes. It can be part of creating cheap healthy meals to substitute meats for certain vegetables, but if your family won't eat these dishes, then you're just wasting your time and your money as well. A better idea might be to just cut back on the amount of meat you use and add more veggies to bulk up your meal. For instance, if you're making a pot roast, you can purchase a smaller cut of meat and add carrots, mushrooms, onions, and potatoes to a slow cooker or roasting pan as you cook. By doing this, you're creating cheap healthy meals that are still very tasty but that involve more vegetables and less meat overall. You can do the same with a wide variety of dishes. Cut down on the meat you put into spaghetti sauces or chili and add more diced tomatoes and onions. Get creative when thinking of cheap healthy meals. Try a vegetable stir-fry that you serve over noodles. Add a small amount of meat for that carnivore in your life. Serve a loaded baked potato that you top with steamed broccoli and a small amount of cheese. If you omit the sour cream, butter and bacon bits, then a potato can actually be very healthy. By putting some thought into cheap healthy meals for your family, you're sure to find recipes that they'll love. Visit our website for more tips on It's Not That Hard to Make Cheap Healthy Meals at cooking.foodabouts.com.